everybody, so let's get started on this review. It might take a while because there are 12 brushes that come within this set. So the first brush I'm going to review is the SS150. This is the big powder brush. It's very soft and it's pretty dense for how big it is. This is great for all over powder. I would use this to set my foundation. One thing I was kind of upset about was it didn't pick up my MSF Natural too well, because when I started using my MSF Natural as my foundation, I thought, oh, this is going to be a great brush. This brush does not pick up my MSF Natural too well. I mean, it picks it up, but it doesn't pick up as much as I wanted to, so I have to like do it a couple times. But if I'm just setting my liquid foundation with that MSF Natural, this is great for that. Just to set like a light powder all over. It covers a lot of ground like really quick, so it's just a great all over face brush. So I really like this, and it didn't shed too much actually. I think it shed a little bit when I washed it. Alright, the next brush I'm going to review is the SS187. Looks like this. Mine's really dirty because I used it for foundation. But it does have the white bristles at the top, just to let you guys know that. Okay, so this brush, I personally like to use this brush for blush. I think this is like one of the best blush brushes, because this, when I when I put it into my powder blush, it picks up like an even amount of color and like the perfect amount of color. And when I just dab it on my face, it just blends right away. I don't know how it does it, but it blends really quickly and really nicely. So this is what I like to use the 187 for, the SS187. People like to use this brush for liquid foundation. I do also, but I feel like it takes a little longer when I use this brush. So I like to stick with my MAC 109 or my 109 dupe from Coastal Scents. So this is good for foundation also, but it just takes a little longer in my opinion. So I mean, if you're looking into this brush, I would get it because it's great for blush, it's good for foundation. So I like this brush. This is a good brush. Okay, the next brush is the SS168. This is the angled white goat hair brush. Okay, and this is awesome for contouring. I use it to contour my cheeks, and this picks up the color really well, and it applies it to my face evenly, and it blends it out amazingly. So it just places the color, and it's like the correct width and like length, so it's perfect to contour with. You can also use this for blush right here, but I feel like it's a little too small for blush. Some people don't mind, like they just kind of like spread it all over, but I like this to contour with. You can use it as a blush brush also, but this is great for contouring, so I love this. This is the SS168. The next brush is the SS190. This is the foundation brush, as you can see, but I don't like using foundation brushes for liquid foundation. That's just my opinion, but I have used this a couple times so I could review it for you guys, and it does do the job. It places well, it blends well. The only thing that I have against foundation brushes is that when I apply it, I feel like it applies like a strip, and then you have to like work it out and everything. It just takes a little longer. And also when I'm done my foundation, when I'm done doing it with this, I feel like the layer of my foundation is a little thicker than it would be if I like used my MAC 109 or my SS187. So in my opinion, this is a good brush. If you like using foundation brushes for liquid foundation, this would be a good one for you. But this is a good foundation brush. I don't use it every day, but if I ever did use it, I would like it. Okay, so those are the face brushes. Next, I'm gonna do some eye brushes. Oh, well, let me do this brush. This is the SS194. This is the concealer brush. This is good for concealing, but when I conceal, I just like to use my fingers, but that's just me. But this does get into like the small crevices, you know, where it's hard to like blend out with your finger. You can just use this. This is great. So I really like this. It's the same with bristles as the foundation brush. It's just like a mini one. So I like this concealer brush actually. I don't use it as much as I should, I guess, but it's good. This is one of my favorites, the SS224. This was actually in my June favorites video. This is the blender brush. This thing is amazing. It blends out the colors so quickly, so nicely, and evenly. I highly recommend this brush. If you wanted to get one brush or one eye brush from sigmamakeup.com, this baby right here, because it's so hard to find a good comparable brush to the MAC 224, and this is awesome. This blends out so well. This does the job, it really does. So I highly recommend this, and this is one of my favorite brushes from Sigma. Actually, it might be my favorite. I think it's my favorite. The next brush is the SS266, and this was also in my favorites video, my June favorites. This is the angled brush. I think this is the angled eyeliner brush, but I use it for my eyebrows every day, so I really like this to use with my eyebrows because it just places the color well, and it's in an angle already, so it you just kind of like have to guide it and it does the jobs. Alright, the next two brushes I'm going to talk about are shading brushes or shader brushes, I don't know. But this is for eyeshadows, these two specifically. This one's the SS252, and it has like the kind of orangish bristles. Do you know what I'm talking about? Synthetic bristles. And then this one. Alright, so the SS239, which is this one. It's supposed to be comparable to the MAC 239, but obviously the bristles aren't white. But it does do the job. It packs on the color really well. The only thing I don't like is the size of the bristles or the length of them. So when I do my eyeshadows, I prefer to use my SS252, which is this one, which is bigger or longer, as you can tell. So I like the SS252 a lot. I use this every day. But this is the SS239. It's good also. Alright, this next brush is the SS219. This is the pencil brush, has the white goat hair. And this is very, very similar to the MAC 219. I don't see much of a difference. This is awesome to use to place color under the waterline. But this brush is very similar to the MAC 219. So if you think you're going to use this a lot and you were thinking about getting the MAC 219, rethink, and it does the same exact thing. Okay, sorry about that. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this next brush is the SS209, and it has this little cover jacket thing, and this is cream eyeliner gel liner brush. I love this brush. I have never used my cream liners or gel liners, and then I got this brush and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out, and I love it. I started using cream liners, and this is the brush to use, the SS209. It's not too thin and it's not too thick, in my opinion. And the last brush is the SS275. This brush, I don't use it that much. I mean, I do use it, and when I do use it, all I use it for is to highlight my brow bone. You could also use it to contour your nose to make it look slimmer. I just don't use this that much. I really don't. When I use it as to highlight, it did the job, but I feel like any other brush could do that job. So I don't really see a purpose in this brush besides to maybe contour your nose. I don't know, but I mean, it's a good brush, but It's not a necessity. For the most part, I like them. I love my Sigma brushes. I use them on a daily basis. I can honestly say I use them every single day and I'm very satisfied. So I hope that helped you guys out. SigmaMakeup.com, go check that out. All the pricing's there. I don't remember the pricing off the top of my head, so just click the link in the sidebar and all the information's there. I loved my Sigma brushes and I highly recommend them. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!